The Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Steam Railway is a heritage railway with a mixture of steam and diesel trains working daily throughout the operational months. In 1976 the line was closed by British Railways and reopened in 1984 by the Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Steam Railway. It operates on part of the route of the former Great Western Railway main line from Birmingham to Cheltenham via Stratford-upon-Avon. The route consists of a single line from Broadway to Cheltenham Racecourse, with passing places at the major stations. All stations are signalled using GWR lower quadrant semaphore signals, controlled by 4 signal boxes along the line, with an additional 5th signal box platform mounted at Broadway. This film is about the current operation of the signal box at Winchcombe. The signal box is a Great Western Railway Type 7D box and was originally opened in 1907 at Hall Green on the North Warwick line. In 1987 it was dismantled, moved to and reassembled at Winchcombe. The lever frame came from Honeybourne West Loop signal box and is a Great Western Type VT5. It was reduced from its original size to 37 levers. A visiting guest while we were filming at Winchcombe was Keith Steele. Keith was a relief signalman at Hall Green in the 1950s, so he would have worked in the signal box when it was at that location. It brought back memories which he enjoyed exchanging with Robin Walker, the current duty signalman at Winchcombe. He also related his story of the runaway train, which can be viewed on the FARSAP website.
At this end of the frame we've got all the up main signals controlling the trains from the Cheltenham end through to Toddington. And at that end we've got all the down signals controlling from Toddington on down to Cheltenham and Gotherington. And in the middle we've got a lot of the shunt signals, the disc signals and the points controlling the loop and the sidings on both sides of the track. And on here we can see the sidings going into the yard, the points going into the yard. Coming off the loop there you can see the sidings on the upside of the line. This block shelf isn't so heavily populated as the Toddington shelf. There are more signals that we can see here than we can at Toddington. So we've got a few obscure signals, this one and a couple more down there. We've got a couple of meters here, a couple of galvanometers for the motor point, which are the points number 11 at the Cheltenham end of the loop. We have a block switch, a couple of Annette's lock. This one is connected with the token instruments and the Cheltenham end. This is for the long section token, and we use this if we're on one train working on days when we've got footplate experiences. This is the indicator for the switching out lever. A disc signal here. This is the bell and tapper for the Toddington end, and here we've just got 2 more signal repeaters and a free lever on the section signal going towards Cheltenham. This is the home signal in the down direction, which is quite a way away. It's nearly half a mile away, that one, but not an unpleasant pull. It's quite a nice smooth pull. And this is the section signal, which is the last thing the driver sees before he goes into the tunnel. This is the disk signal as you're coming out of the down yard. And that frees up the frame and allows us to switch in all the other boxes. And the next thing we have to do is we remove this composite token, which has got a token end one end and an Annette's lock key the other end. And that makes it so that we can only use one at a time. Put it in there, and we're now ready to switch in. Hello Dan, it's Robin at Winchcombe, ready when you are. Thank you very much. Put this, and that releases the tokens and starts to unlock this machine here. And now, we're watching this all the time now. I'm giving him an electrical unlock for him to put all his levers back at Cheltenham, so we can start the test. This is the signal post telephone system for the Gloucester-Warwickshire Railway. We can contact with these green levers the boxes either side of us, but these other keys here are all for signal post telephones at Winchcombe. And all the boxes have got a system similar to this, and they were all made by one gentleman, a former telecoms engineer. We'll get the disc repeater now. Yes, we have. Cleared the points there. Right, rest of the shaft. Is he off the points? Yes, he is. And that's the DVD online. You can see this bracket from inside the tunnel,
Yes.
but we don't pull off until he hits ACT, the track circuit there. And we try to get this one back before we go out and collect the token, because otherwise the motor point timer kicks in. There it comes into view now. done. So I sent one, then when I get one back, 2 1, and then he sends 557. I respond 1, and I plunge, and I watch for the needle there, and then when he sends me 1, I put a token in here, turn, take the token out of there, put it in there, check the needle, and the last thing I do is 557. And that's his satisfaction that I've done all I need to do here and he can go home.